Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and I'm back with this project, which is a collaboration between myself and Barbie over at Nellie and Ruth Designs. I'll put a link to Barbie's YouTube channel. You should go and check her out. She does some fab things. And what we decided was Barbie made 2 journals and she sent one to me. And we've each to do 10 pages, and then it will yo-yo across the pond to Barbie, and she will do further 10 pages, and then it will come back to me to do 10 pages, and then it will go back to her to finish off and to keep. And so the 2 journals will go back and forward. So I've done 9 pages so far, 8 pages plus the cover, and I've 1 to do, and I'm going to do that today on the camera. So I think I already showed you, there's a previous video and I already showed you how I did the cover, and I think this one and I think the dog one, we both have dogs. Well, Barbie has 2 dogs and I have a greyhound, so I thought that would be nice to do that page. And I don't want to show you the other pages because it wants it to be a surprise when Barbie gets the journal. But yeah, look, I've put a little pocket in there. Look, a little sneak peek there. So today I want to do this page. I've already done some rub-ons. There's 49 in Market rub-ons. I want to do 1 more rub-on here, I've decided, and then I'm going to do some stamping. I want to use this set, which is Little Fawn and Friends. It's Craft Consortium. Yep, and I want to use this because it was Barbie that sent me this stamp set in Happy Mail, so I definitely want to use it so that it can be recorded in the journal. So I think I'm going to stamp the little squirrel and the little hedgehog, and yeah, but I want to do this background first and then we'll add the 2 little characters somewhere. So I've got some rub-ons here. Unfortunately, I don't have the packaging anymore, so I don't know what they were called, but they're 49 in Market. And I was thinking either this up here or this. And I think I want this because it's bolder. And I think I want that one. So with rub-ons, I just trim out what I want. I want this leafy one. So we'll just go around the edge of the leaves. Whoops. Now that this is nearly completed and I've done, once this is done, my 10 pages, I'm going to pack it up and take it to the post office on Saturday morning, I think, and it will wing its way, hopefully safely, over the water. Now let's think if we want that hanging down as if it's a branch coming out the side there, I think. About there. And then you just rub and you get a lollipop stick with them, but you can use anything to rub them. And then we'll just see if it's taking. They take better on some paper than others. And you can just slowly lift it and decide. You can see whether, yep, it's going. once it starts, it actually, there. And the good thing about rub-ons is it just looks like it's been there the whole time. Brilliant. Okay, so let's do the stamping of the little characters and set the book aside for the moment. So I've got my acrylic block here, and we'll get the squirrel off, and I've got a piece of watercolour card, and I'm going to use VersaFine, and this is Vintage Sepia that I'm stamping with. VersaFine is good if you're going to be adding a little bit of colour with water-based pens or using a little bit of water. That's stamped nicely. Right, and the good thing about these stamps is you get a coloured image, so you can copy the colouring. I'm just going to put the colour on this little acrylic block, and I'm going to start with beige. Start with the lightest colour. I'm just going to put that there, and I've got a little bit of water here and a dirty napkin. And then we can just start layering up the colour. So just do the lightest colour first, and then we'll just go on to light brown. Add a little bit of the light brown on just a damp brush. And you don't want to go all over. You want to leave some bits pale. And then we'll use our darkest colour, which is brown. These are Kuretake brush, clean colour, real brush pens. And just add and blend in a little bit of this colour where you think, where the darker bits there are. There's darker bits, and you can just, then we'll blend it in a little bit with our little bit of a wet brush. Yeah, good. Right, let's do the hedgehog. And put him safely back, and here's the hedgehog. And again, we'll just use our VersaFine Sepia. Perfect. And for him, we're going to use dark brown, because he's a slightly different shade. And we want his nose there to be a darker shade than the rest of his body, and then his back is going to be darker again. So we'll just do that first, and then we'll just do a little bit on his nose, because we know that's going to be dark. And then we'll just use a dry brush and just pull that paler colour through. So, oops. So we've got his darker nose and his paler. and a darker body. Okay, I think that's us done for the painting. And the stamping. Put them over there, and we will just quickly fussy cut. For images this size, and because they've got little tiny hairy bits or quills or whatever sticking out from the line, I am just going to give it the littlest border, because I don't, if I went right up, I wouldn't be able to get in and out all of those little quills. So I'm giving myself an easier job by leaving a little border, and that means you can see all these quills. Oh, how cute is he? And again, there's little furry hairy bits sticking out, so we're just going to go a smidgen out from the edge. There we are. So I was at the hairdresser this morning for a long overdue haircut and colour. So hubby says I'm a pretty girl. Oh my goodness, I think he's kidding me on. He's don't know what he's after. Anyway, so I've started embracing the grey and have gone for a kind of ash grey with slightly darker tint on bits. So it's worked out quite well. I'm quite happy. And if you're never happy with your hair, it always grows back. Right, so let's see if we can make a little scene here. Yeah, that's nice. That looks like they're chatting, they're having a wee chat. Can you reach those berries? No, I can't reach. I'm realer than you. Can you reach them? It's like, no, we'll need to get the I don't know, the deer or the badger to come along and get them down for us. And I've got tiny little leaves that I stamped. There's a stamp for the leaves. I stamped them and I fussy cut them before, so they're falling down off that branch. Oh, right, let's get them stuck down and then we'll add some words. So I'm just going to use my glue stick. So yeah, so that was the morning in the hairdresser. I was the first appointment at 9 o'clock, so that was good. Gets it done. But I was really hungry when I came out. I was like, oh. So there's a nice bistro cafe type place just along from the hairdresser, so I was treated to a roll and bacon for being a pretty girl. Oh my goodness. If only. I think I think Barbie will like this because it's the stamps that she sent. So it's always nice to see things that you send to people, isn't it, being used? There. Oh, what do you think? That's quite cute, isn't it? That's cute. Right, I've got some words here. I've got this art by Marlene, Studio Light. Sticker sheet, it just says sticker sheets. it's not got a specific name, but you get white and black and craft colour words. And I have a word, well, a set of words picked out. I've got this, I'm going to put this on it. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. And I want to put that on it because it was kind of Barbie to send these stamps. And I think animals and being kind is nice. That in a world we should be kind. Obviously we should be kind to everybody, but being kind to animals is nice, I think. So I'm just going to go over those rub-ons. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. And we'll just offset it a little bit there. There. I hope Sammy Squirrel and Harry Hedgehog get the berries. Oh. So that's the last page done. That's my 10 pages done. I'm going to have to stick this down. It catches my finger every time. I don't know why it's not sticking. There. So yeah, I think that's a cute page. I think she'll like that. I managed to get glue on it. Oh my goodness. There. Better. Okay, I'm going to close it over before I make a mess. Right, so the next time you see this, it will be in America, in the mountains. And Barbie will do a flip through of the pages that you haven't seen. And yeah, and I'll have the journal from Barbie. So that's exciting. And yeah, so thanks for joining me today. If you've liked the video, a thumbs up would be great. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.